You work hard for your money. So why does it seem to buy you a little less every single year? That's not just a feeling, it's a fact. The money in your bank account is slowly losing its power, and it's a problem that affects every single one of us. But what if there was a different kind of money? Something that no government could print on a whim, and no bank could control. That's the question on everyone's mind. And for a growing number of people, the answer is Bitcoin. You've heard the name, maybe whispered at the dinner table or shouted on the news. It's a word that feels like it carries the weight of a revolution. But what is it? By the end of this video, you won't just understand what Bitcoin is. You'll understand why it's the most secure financial network ever built, and how it's changing our relationship with money forever. Let's begin with the problem we all face. To get Bitcoin, you first have to get the problem it was designed to solve. And that problem starts with the money you have right now, the dollars, euros, or pesos in your wallet. It's called fiat currency, which is a fancy way of saying it has value simply because a government declares it does. Think of it like a company gift card. It only has value because the issuing company says so, and they can print as many more as they want, whenever they want. The catch? That same government can also create more of it, a lot more. When governments print money, it dilutes the value of all the money already out there, including your savings. It's that invisible thief making your groceries more expensive than they were last year. Holding on to cash for a long time is like holding a melting ice cube. You're guaranteed to end up with less than you started with. This entire system is built on trust. You trust your bank to protect your money, and you trust your government not to devalue your savings into dust. But in 2008, that trust was shattered. The world watched as the global financial system buckled, with major banks, the supposed guardians of our money, collapsing under the weight of their own reckless decisions. It was in the ashes of that crisis that an anonymous creator, known only as Satoshi Nakamoto, released a 9-page document. Its title was Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. It was a blueprint for a completely new kind of money. Remember, we are not financial advisors. You should always do your own research before making any investment decisions. And feel free to pause and review this disclaimer at your leisure. Now, let me explain the unbreakable security of the blockchain. So that leaves one big question. If this digital notebook is public, what stops someone from cheating? The answer lies in the genius of the blockchain and a process called proof of work. The blockchain is exactly what it sounds like, a chain of blocks. Each block is like a new page in that notebook, filled with recent transactions. Once a block is full, it's sealed with a unique cryptographic code, a hash that acts like a digital wax seal. But here's the brilliant part. Each new seal is created by melting down the wax from the previous seal and adding new wax. This is what links them all together into a secure, unbreakable chain. If a hacker tried to alter just one transaction on an old page, it would break that page's unique wax seal. Because the next seal depends on it, that one would break too, and so on, creating a domino effect that would instantly alert the entire network. To pull off a heist, you'd have to go back and perfectly recreate every single wax seal that came after, all while thousands of other computers are building on the real chain. It's so mind-bogglingly expensive that it's practically impossible. So, who gets to add the next block? That's where miners come in. These are specialized computers all over the world, competing in a giant lottery to find the winning number. The first one to find it wins the right to add the next page of transactions to the notebook. For all that work, the energy and computing power they spent, like buying lottery tickets, they get rewarded with a bit of newly created Bitcoin and the transaction fees from that block. This whole competition is called proof of work. It's what secures the network. To attack Bitcoin, you'd need to control over half of the entire network's lottery playing power, a 51% attack, which would cost billions in hardware and electricity. It's far more profitable for miners to protect the network than to attack it. This blend of cryptography, decentralization, and pure economic incentive is what makes Bitcoin so robust. Since its start in 2009, the Bitcoin network's ledger has never been successfully altered or hacked. So, what does this mean for your financial future? It means a new relationship with money. Okay, so Bitcoin is decentralized, scarce, and incredibly secure. What does that actually mean for you? For starters, it means real financial sovereignty. With Bitcoin, you are your own bank. Your money is secured by your private keys, a secret password. Think of it as the one and only combination to your own personal vault. As long as you protect that combination, no one else can touch your Bitcoin. It's a level of control that's simply not possible in the old system. It also promises a more inclusive and efficient financial system. Billions of people worldwide don't have access to basic banking. Bitcoin is open to anyone with an internet connection. It runs 24/7, and while fees and times can vary, it can make sending money across the globe dramatically faster and cheaper than using the old system of bank wires, which can take days and charge hefty fees. For a migrant worker sending money home to their family, the difference between a 7% bank fee and a much smaller Bitcoin fee is life-changing. And this is just the beginning. We're seeing a whole new world of decentralized finance, or DeFi, being built on these ideas. Imagine building an entire financial city out of Lego blocks, lending, borrowing, insurance, trading, where all the services are automated and anyone can plug in and use them without asking for permission. While it's still early, it points to a future where financial tools are more open, transparent, and available to everyone. Big institutions aren't asking if this will change finance anymore. They're asking when. We've gone from a broken financial system to the elegant solution Bitcoin presents, a system built not on trusting people, but on trusting math and open code. This isn't just about a new asset or a new technology. It's a fundamental shift in how we think about our own money, value, and control. It's a chance to build a more fair and resilient financial system for everyone. Learning about it might just be one of the most important things you can do right now. If this helped clear things up and you want to keep exploring the future of money, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. We're going to cover how to buy and store Bitcoin safely, what all those other altcoins are about, and the exciting world of DeFi. Thanks for watching, and welcome to the conversation. If you want to stay ahead of the curve on the AI revolution and get deeper insights into the tech shaping our future, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Want to master your digital financial future? Be sure and check out this video next. I'm Cypher, your host, and thanks for watching.